Okay, so the first stage is calcination. And calcination is really the fact that we have, so if we take it in terms of behavior, we have all of our behaviors all as one, right? But we haven't taken the time to look at the aspects of our personalities. And so, really, when we talk about ourselves, we just talk ourselves as one being. But when I look at Enolia, when I look at myself, I look at Enolia the courageous woman, Enolia the child, Enolia the rageful person, Enolia the fearful person, Enolia. So all of these parts make up Enolia. And that's calcination because right now all I see is Enolia. I don't see the aspects of Enolia. And then what happens is the next stage is dissolution. Dissolution is I notice that there's Enolia that has an ego, and I notice that there's Enolia that's humble, and I notice that there's Enolia that's a victim, and Enolia that's a rescuer, and Enolia that has all of these different parts. But now, in the stage of dissolution, I acknowledge the fact that there are all these different parts of Enolia. And then what I do is I go to the next stage and I do a separation. Okay, I like Enolia, the courageous woman. I need her to come forward. When Enolia, the courageous woman, comes forward, she's awesome. She's on it. She listens. She gives beautiful feedback. She's compassionate. She's thoughtful. I like Enolia. I like Enolia when she's in the lead, courageous Enolia. But when childish Enolia comes up, she throws a tantrum. She's self-destructive. She says things that destroy relationships. She says things that are hurtful and harmful. And a lot of times she will go to rage if she doesn't go get what she wants. Holy crap, I need to work on Enolia. That is the child. Because when she throws a tantrum and that rage comes, she's blind. It's blind rage. And then from there, in separation, we go into conjunction, which is, okay, this is how Enolia, the child, acts, period. And this is where I would like to bring her. Here are the two different stages of that conjoin. They merge. And I'm going to separate them out, and I'm going to put the good aspects. And because it's okay to be your childlike, but does the child have to be in tantrum? You know, does she have to be in rage? Why can't she just be silly and giggle and laugh and be lighthearted? What is it that's making her so rageful? Let's get to the point. Why is she rageful? And right then and there is that identification. And then we go into fermentation, and the fermentation is just basically what was it that made it ferment to that rageful child? Let's work through that. Let's change that so that it doesn't ferment to the same stage that it always has, but to something new. And then we go to distillation. We separate out those pieces and we heal them. We heal them. We heal them through ritual. We heal them through ceremony. We heal them through the acts of what we do to acknowledge that those pieces there. We don't separate them out and go, oh, they don't exist anymore. Of course they exist. They're a part of us. How do we heal them? How do we change them so that we can embrace them and love them and at least acknowledge and recognize if they happen to show up, who they are? And then in that regard, we go, oh, listen, my rageful child is about to come shining through. You got to stop. We got to stop this right now because I'm going to be enraged and I know where this comes from. And I know if you keep pressing me the way that you do, that's where I'm going to go. Because then when we notice, it's our choice of whether that rageful child leads in our personality. Or do we catch her, know that she needs to be healed, calm her down, work on that a little bit more until she understands that rageful child is not going to lead. And we notice. And then in that distillation, we have coagulation. Crystallized, solid. We know rageful child when she wants to show up. We hug her, we love her, we let her know she's healed and she's not going to lead. And if she pops up, we know to give her time to let her calm back down. We notice and we put her and we let her know she's a part of us, but she gets to go to the back of the line. She is not serving our purpose now. So I cannot be rageful now. That is self-destructive and it is not serving my purpose at this moment. So I acknowledge her, I love her, I put her in the back, and I bring courageous woman purposely out, knowingly that I get to choose who leads me, especially in situations of stress or need.